Did you know that men over 40 can build muscle just as effectively as those in their 20s? It's true, and we have science to prove it. In the next few minutes, you'll learn the exact workout routine that has helped thousands of men over 40 pack on lean muscle and look better than ever before. Let's get started. Have you ever thought that you could completely transform your body with just 3 workouts a week? You might think, wait a minute, only 3 workouts? How can that be enough? Well, it turns out that as we age, our bodies need more time to recover between workouts. That's why this 3-day split is perfect for men over 40. It gives you the right balance of stimulation and recovery, allowing your muscles to grow without overtaxing your system. So, what's so special about this workout plan? It's all about full-body workouts. By targeting multiple muscle groups in each session, you're stimulating growth more frequently than traditional body part splits. But it's not just about working out more often. The type of exercise you do matters too. That's where compound movements come in. These are exercises that work multiple muscle groups at once, and a little later, I'll show you how to perform them. In fact, these exercises can even help boost your testosterone levels, which is crucial for muscle building, especially for men over 40. Now, let's talk about a concept that's going to be your best friend to build muscle, and that's progressive overload. It's a fancy term for a simple idea, gradually increasing the challenge of your workouts over time. This could mean adding more weight, doing more reps, or increasing your sets. It's like telling your muscles, you think that was tough? Well, get ready for this. This constant challenge is what keeps your muscles growing, even as you get older. But here's what's important. As an older adult, you need to be smart about how you apply progressive overload. It's not about pushing yourself to the limit every single workout. Instead, it's about finding the right balance between challenge and recovery. You might increase the weight one week, then focus on perfect form the next. This ensures that you're continually making progress without putting unnecessary strain on your joints or risking injury. Now, let's get into the exact exercises you'll be doing in this 3-day split. And remember, this 3-day split is designed to be simple, effective, and perfect for men over 40. I'll walk you through each exercise step by step so you know exactly how to perform them safely and effectively. Let's get started. On day 1, we'll focus on your upper body. This workout targets your chest, back, shoulders, and arms. Here's what you'll do. First, we have the bench press. Lie flat on a bench with your feet firmly on the ground. Grip the barbell slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lower the bar to your mid-chest, then press it back up until your arms are fully extended. If you don't have a barbell, you can use dumbbells or even do push-ups at home. Remember to keep your feet flat on the floor and engage your core to protect your lower back. Next up is the bent over row. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding dumbbells or a barbell. Hinge at your hips, keeping your back straight, and let the weights hang in front of you. Pull the weights toward your lower rib cage, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lower the weights back down with control. If you don't have weights, a resistance band works great too. Just make sure to keep your back straight and avoid rounding your spine. Now let's move to the overhead press. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding dumbbells or a barbell at shoulder height. Before pressing the weight, make sure your core is tight. Now press the weights overhead until your arms are fully extended, then lower them back down slowly. If you're new to this movement, start with lighter dumbbells or a resistance band, and don't lock out your elbows at the top. This keeps tension on your shoulders. After that, we have face pulls. Attach a resistance band or cable to a high anchor point on the cable machine. Grab the handles with both hands and pull them toward your face, keeping your elbows high. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the end of the movement. If you don't have a cable machine, a resistance band works just as well. Finally, finish with the plank. Start in a push-up position, but rest on your forearms instead of your hands. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels and hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds. If this is too challenging, you can drop to your knees. Just make sure to engage your core and avoid letting your hips sag. That's it for day 1. Now, if you're wondering how many reps and sets you should do, don't worry, I'll answer that later in the video. But before that, it's time for day 2. Day 2 is all about your lower body. This workout strengthens your legs, glutes, and core while being joint-friendly. And here's the plan. We'll start with bodyweight squats. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Lower your body by bending your knees and pushing your hips back as if sitting into a chair. Keep your chest up and your knees over your toes. Push through your heels to return to the starting position. If you need extra balance, hold on to a chair. And remember, don't let your knees cave inward. Now let's do lunges. Stand with your feet together. Step forward with one leg and lower your body until both knees are bent at 90 degrees. Push through your front heel to return to the starting position. Repeat on the other leg. If you need extra support, do stationary lunges or use a chair. Just make sure your front knee stays over your ankle. After that, we have glute bridges. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Push through your heels to lift your hips toward the ceiling, squeezing your glutes at the top. Lower your hips back down with control. If you want to make it harder, try single leg bridges. Focus on squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement. Finally, finish with calf raises. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Push through the balls of your feet to lift your heels off the ground, then lower them back down slowly. If you need balance, hold onto a wall or chair. Keep your movements controlled and avoid bouncing. Great job! Day 2 is done. If this feels like too much information at once, you can always go back and rewatch important parts or even write it on paper. And finally, we have day 3. On day 3, we'll finish strong with a full body workout. This session hits all major muscle groups with functional movements. First up is the push-up. Start in a plank position with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lower your body until your chest nearly touches the ground, then push back up. If regular push-ups are too challenging, do knee push-ups or incline push-ups against a bench. Just keep your core tight and lower yourself with control. Next up is the pull-up. Grab a pull-up bar with an overhand grip, hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Pull your body up until your chin is above the bar, then lower yourself back down slowly. If you need assistance, use a resistance band or do inverted rows under a bar. Focus on pulling with your back, not just your arms. Now let's move to kettlebell swings. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a kettlebell with both hands. Hinge at your hips and swing the kettlebell between your legs, then thrust your hips forward to swing it up to shoulder height. If you don't have a kettlebell, a dumbbell works too. Use your glutes to power the movement, not your arms. After that, we have dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. Stand with your feet hip width apart, holding dumbbells in front of you. Hinge at your hips and lower the weights toward the ground, keeping your back straight. Push through your heels to return to the starting position. If you're new to this, start with lighter weights or a resistance band. Focus on stretching your hamstrings. Finally, finish with the side plank. Lie on your side with your legs stacked. Lift your body off the ground, supporting yourself on your forearm and the side of your foot. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds. If this is too hard, drop to your knees. Just keep your body in a straight line and don't let your hips sag. And that's day 3. You've just completed a full week of workouts. Congratulations! As we promised, it's time to give you the exact reps and sets for each day. For compound movements like bench presses, deadlifts, overhead presses, and squats, perform 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. This rep range is ideal for muscle growth and strength without excessive joint stress. Choose a weight that challenges you but allows for good form. If you can do 10 reps easily, it's time to increase the weight slightly. Then, for accessory movements like face pulls, lunges, and glute bridges, go for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. These exercises support joint health and help prevent injuries. Focus on perfect form and controlled movement rather than just lifting heavy. And for core exercises like planks and side planks, hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds. If this becomes easy, increase the duration or try a harder variation. Now that you know how many reps and sets to do, let's go over how to structure each workout for maximum results. Start with a warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes. A proper warm-up prepares your joints and muscles for heavy lifting. Do light cardio, dynamic stretching, and mobility work to loosen up tight areas. Before your first big lift, perform 1 to 2 light sets to activate the muscles. Second step is to perform each exercise with proper rest times. For compound movements, rest 60 to 90 seconds between sets. For accessory movements and core exercises, rest 30 to 60 seconds. Third, we have something called progressive overload. The key to growth. Every week, try to increase the weight, reps, or improve your form. Keep track of your lifts and aim to challenge yourself without compromising technique. Thank you for watching.